No, I just got disconnected too, so hopefully we have a save. I got disconnected from the lobby server. This game auto-saves semi-frequently, so maybe we're okay. If not, it's pretty deterministic. We just go through with exactly the same motions. That's funny. You guys can still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay. Alright.
Seemed like the Steam or tabletop thing.
Alright, I'm reloading the auto-save. We'll see how far back it was. It's definitely at least during the villain phase. I think.
How many people play Among Us at one time? I meant to look into that.
I think it's 10, but I'm not sure if it's variable. I have way too much life. No, I don't. I have the right amount of life. Scorpion's already out. Everything looks good to me.
I'm trying to reconnect, but it didn't let me the first time. You might have still been loading.
Yeah.
Let me join pretty earlier than I thought, actually.
Joining now.
Yeah, my stuff appears correct.
Yeah, looks right. I was just.
So here's the first player token.
token.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing that didn't happen was the first player token.
Looks right. Alright, so I can play Genius, and I can play. Wait, what is this? Didn't I have an extra resource? Oh, yeah, I'll get it from the Quinjet. Or Queen Carrier. Play Queen Carrier, half Queen Carrier, play Armored Vest.
I missed what was happening. I just played these two cards. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. So you didn't play Queen Carrier in your deck, right, Tim?
No.
Okay.
Is that a unique? Only one person can play that one?
Because of the unique symbol by its name. Yep.
Only one person can have it play, technically, so.
Yeah.
Right.
I could have one in my deck, I just couldn't play it unless yours like got destroyed or something.
Do you need help putting damage into Scorpion this turn to kill him, Tim? Or like, who should Nova attack, basically, is the question. If anyone.
I think I'm probably. I'm going next, so I can probably figure this out. I think I'm probably throwing Crimson Bands into him. I think it's partially a question if I try to master the Mystic Arc to also hit Absorbing Man.
You're stunned.
With...
Oh wait, not Magic Blast. You're saying yeah, I see what you're saying.
Oh, sorry, Crimson Bands, yeah.
Double Crimson.
In which case I probably will hold on to either hold on to a Helicarrier, or I guess in that case I guess.
But you think either way you're killing Scorpion on your own?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so you can do whatever you want with Nova, Brian.
Alright, so there's. How does that work with the Mesa thing side scheme? If we get rid of that, what happens?
Nothing happens. Right now, it's got a hazard icon on it, so it's going to deal us an extra encounter card every round. In addition to the 4 that we're already getting, so we'll start getting 5 a round instead of 4. So we need to get rid of it to stop that from happening.
Yeah, we're kind of rough on threat between those two right now.
Yeah, I have no way to get rid of. No, that's not true. I could go Alter Ego and get rid of 3 threat this turn by discarding my entire hand. I guess actually if I used that, it would be 4 threat. If I discarded my entire hand. If I used the Superhuman Law of Practice.
So then we could get the side scheme down to 1 threat that way, but that's not.
Yeah, is me getting it down to 4, or is me taking 4 off of it useful? I have to go alter ego to do that, which will also prevent a threat when he schemes. But then he will scheme. And that means not putting down focused rage this turn.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Focused rage will be really nice for me because it'll put me at a 5-card hand size going forward
That works out.
at the cost of health.
I guess I'll pay 2 for that.
It's probably just best to have Nova attack him for now.
Probably.
Because even if you were to do all that and for the full fourth ward, it's not going to get rid of anything.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, she's attacking.
I can't. Apparently, I don't have permission to increment his health anymore.
Oh. Promote you. Promote you. There, I should be able to do it now.
Yep.
Oh, I lost
Okay,
money.
I'm done.
Picture. Alright, well, while Tim figures out his turn, I'm going to set my picture back up. So he's at 17 threat out of 36, plus a mess of things. All right. Whoa. Did you do that?
Yeah. Doesn't go very high now.
Oh, God. All right. I'm interested to see what Timmy does here.
Me too.
Obviously, you're going to Earthsmite Heroes to untap you as agent and thwart.
Yep, I'm supporting for 2 myself. Definitely the play. I mean, I think it's. I guess it's probably Crimson Bands, the Helicarrier, Squirrel Girl. The alternative would be double Crimson Bands. But then I'm floating like 2 mana. I guess if I try that.
How do you do double crimson lands?
With the Master of
The
the Mystic
Master of the
Arts.
Oh, I see it now.
Costs 1 extra. So you basically would dedicate 5. I mean, stunning the villain is decent here. Although it does mean Spider-Man loses out on a card.
Yeah, I guess
I
that
don't have
doesn't
anything that
work out. I don't think Mockingbird works out. Yeah, okay, so I guess I'm Crimson Man. The other thing that's kind of interesting about that Masters of the Mystic Art first is I technically get to see the next card below it, right?
Depends if cards go into a theoretical enters play area. What's it say? It says place it back on top. Then yes, you do, because obviously it leaves the top as it goes to the discard as part of the effect. Then it goes back on top.
When it shuffles, would it not go back on top? Or would it pull itself out? I guess it doesn't. It would shuffle before it went back on top, huh?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I think you would go into whatever.
Based on my understanding of the
Deck.
rules, you'd shuffle up first because you shuffle immediately
That's what I
for
mean.
every
It-
other
it would
deck.
be- It would shuffle before that got placed back on top effect resolved when it was not even in the discard yet.
Yeah, and then it would be in your deck somewhere, and it would be a new object after changing zones.
So I think it would just go back on top of a shuffled deck if it was your last card, but I don't
think so.
think
I mean,
that's happening.
That's a reasonable interpretation.
Um,
I'd be fine playing that way.
Yeah. All right. So I could play 3 for a helicarrier.
Like here's a good play.
Oh, I forgot I have to pay for this too when I was just mapping that out in my head. So I guess I am.
Give me the helicarrier if you're not going to use it.
Do you actually get use of the helicarrier? Because otherwise I'm just holding a Masters of the Mystic Arts, I guess.
Let me see here. I think I can. It would let me superhuman law division to remove 2 threat, I think. I'd have to go alter ego. So I don't know how good that is. I remove 2. I prevent 1. I prevent an attack. Prevent him attacking, which we're low on health. And then we get schemed on, which isn't great.
It might be fine. I guess either way, it's not like me holding that card is necessarily critical or whatever. All right, so I'm paying the 2 for the Crimson Bands into Scorpion.
My Scorpion.
Oh, where are the 7 rings going up?
Yeah, you either heal 1 or you discard the 7 rings.
Yeah, well, I think I heal 1 because that card is busted.
Yeah. Long's busted as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, it's either heal 1 or thwart 1 or attack 2, but I think I still heal 1.
So my turn. So yeah, if you use that, I'll play Focused Rage, and I'll get rid of 1-2 Punch. I'll get rid of Legal Practice, leaving me with Hellcat, I believe. And then I flip, because I don't believe I want to actually draw a card, because I probably wouldn't be able to play it. And then I'll use this and get rid of her. Superhuman Law Division to remove 2 threat from a scheme, and it should probably be this one. Just because we're I don't know, we're plinking so small into threat every turn. We're doing very poorly. We have to rebuild our decks better to deal with threat better. And then I stay. This will be draw 6 this turn too, 2 extra cards. So me flipping is.
Yeah, the fact that you're negating 3/2, it's probably at most costing us like a threat or
I think it's good. So now
2
we can
cards and an attack, or
So he needs 25 to complete that.
It needs it's the top left corner. It's 12 times the number of players.
Oh, okay.
So it's 36, and then we lose if he gets there. All right, so now we untap and draw.
The 25 at the bottom is the set of cards. It's the 4th card of a set of 25.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Oh, plus I can Superhuman Law Division again next turn for another 2. So that'll be good. Go ahead and draw your 5 cards, Spider-Man.
I have Maria Hill here.
Hey, Maria Hill's
I'm
good.
holding 2 protective wards,
And
actually.
you'll be first player, and you have 2 protective wards. This should be a good turn. Okay, so first things first is he gets 3 more threat, putting him at 20, which is a lot, and he gets another token. He's only at 3 tokens. All right. Yeah, we've rolled the first player once, so. Okay.
You can ready your stuff, Brian.
Oh yeah, you can untap.
Carrier too.
I'm gonna prevent one of those threat actually, before I forget. So he's only at 19. Using I object. I say, you know what? I don't like you. Whatever you're doing in the woods, I object to it in a court of law, and that will prevent you from being good at your job. Okay. Now what? Now he activates. So he's gonna attack Spider-Man. So Spider-Man gets to draw a card. And Nova may get rid of an energy to do 2 damage, if he'd like to.
Which seems good. That's, what corner? Yeah, I guess that's worth doing.
I think it probably is. Especially Spider Tracer is terrible in this deck.
Yeah, you're never gonna play it as it's
Alright, so he
Yeah.
goes to 24. Nice. Alright, and now we decide. So an undefended attack does 1 indirect damage if you don't defend it.
Well, I have 2 options, right? Either I defend it or Nova defends it. It seems like
Or
I
US
should
agent could defend it.
yeah. Well, he's defending something.
And I'm not big attacked this turn, so there's only 2 attacks happening so far.
right.
So we only need 2 defenders. So yeah, I mean, Spider-Man may as well defend, right?
Yeah, I don't see a reason not to, right?
So you defend for 3. He's attacking for 2. Less a boost. 3. So he does 0 damage to you. Yeah, you need unflappable, I feel.
Yeah, clearly.
Because like
I
this
still have
energy barrier side.
Well, there's a barrier.
Yeah, when he finally does do damage to you, energy barrier will be super nice. All right, he's attacking you and Agent's defending.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. Okay, Agent dies. No retaliate. How sad. Okay. And then he schemes for me to plus a boost. If he has the stone or wood trait, I'm stunned. He does have wood, but I'm already stunned. Joke's on you. So this adds 1 extra, so he schemes for 3 total. So that goes to...
That's how you beat the meta, just by being stunned the entire time.
What? Oh yeah, exactly. I'll just stay stunned. And then this goes away. Piercing Thorns. What a jerk. Okay. Now you get dealt cards. 1 for you, 1 for you, 1 for me. Extra 1 for you, extra 1 for you. Alright, go ahead, Brian.
Which one do I flip first?
That one, the one you got dealt first.
You can actually choose, I believe.
Oh my god, get rid of it. Get rid of it. Stop it. Don't let that happen. I don't want the vulture to come in. So you're discarding Magic Blast?
Discarding Magic Blast for a protective.
Okay, so Doctor Strange is casting Protective Ward to cancel Shadow of the Past. Have you dealt with Shadow of the Past yet?
Yeah, I think so. That sounds familiar. I do.
We hit it that first game you played.
It's really annoying. It would bring in this side scheme, it would bring in Vulture, and then these 3 cards would get shuffled into the deck. Is what it would do.
I think it may have actually hit on Vulture. I think I may have been playing
Vulture would just come in and punch you for 3. This thing puts a random cards down here, and an acceleration token with 9 threat on it we have to deal with. Then we have to deal with 2 more stun cards. Oh my god.
Yeah, that'd be horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get kind of diminished after a point, but yeah.
Yeah, as we've seen. Okay, so that's gone. Now go ahead and do your next one. Oh, okay. He has wood. So he makes you discard a card. At random.
I made that really tiny and it disappeared.
Did you really? Do you need another dice?
Yeah.
Okay. Nope. There you go. I'll go buy web shooters. You're beautiful in your own way. Yeah, that's a good card. All right, Tim. Attached to Absorbing Man. +1 scheme, +1 attack. And we have to spend a physical resource to shuffle it back into the deck.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Nope.
I'll take it.
Scorpion attacks your hero. If no attack would have made this one, you're stunned. Yeah, diminish your turns, hooray. Already stunned. The Scorpion's not out.
No Scorpion.
And then I get my last card here. Boop. Same thing. Awesome. Perfect. Great.
Yep.
Stay stunned. I just got stunned like 1,000,000 times. Okay. So now you're the first player. That's 4 threat left on it. I can superhuman law division right now to take 2 threat off this. Or at any time, actually. Whatever makes sense.
What does that do?
It just removes 2 threat. It's just my support that I have here.
I'll start with
Okay.
Maria Hill.
And since it's an action, anything that you have that says action, you can do whenever during other people's turns or whatever. You don't have to wait.
We each get a draw from Maria Hill.
Hey, everybody draw a card. Boom. You get a Rings of Ragadoras.
Yeah.
Are you doing all 3 heroes, or what are you doing?
I think just all the heroes, although putting tough on all me and my dudes would be kind of funny.
That would be kind of funny. Alright. Dark Spider-Man, you're tough.
Oh, well, I have a...
Oh. But wait, would you have... I guess not. You wouldn't have known this was coming up next, right?
No. I mean...
But you could just discard it with Wong anyway.
Yeah. I guess if I had thought about it, I think I just leave it up and just change my tough next turn. Sorry, my stun next turn, but yeah. If I had thought about it, it may have been correct to put tough on a...
I guess you're right. It is for next turn, not this turn.
I guess I shrank the numbers, right?
Rather than heal one, it seems fine.
Because otherwise I'm just holding cards. I wouldn't mind.
I mean,
Well,
her
I
thwarting
guess
for 2
how
seems
critical
pretty
is this
good.
thwarting?
Her thwarting for 2 is better than strengthening in numbers, I think.
And long thwarting for...
Long thwarting for 1, I don't think you have to do. But healing for 1's not terrible. Because I can superhuman law division to get rid of the other 2 on this, at least. What do we have?
Okay, it is for 2. Okay, yeah.
So,
As long as there's another value of
yeah,
2.
I can law
or
division,
somewhere.
discarding power of
Yeah,
aggression.
Maria Hill will thwart for 2.
Okay, I'm doing my thwart for 2 now as well. Wait, what?
Black Widow.
Oh, you have Black Widow as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we can still use her on this other one because we need to thwart the heck out of this thing. None shall pass.
Alright, I guess, Long can, I guess, heal me for one.
Okay. Seems good.
And I guess I'm floating some cards.
Alright, so I did this.
I do have a helicarrier for someone.
I could discard my entire hand and take 5 threat off this. It's an option. It's a bad option, but I can do it. Alright. You have a helicarrier? I'll take the helicarrier to play Yarn.
The helicarrier would allow me to play Honorary Avenger on Tim, that's about it.
What? That makes sense. Oh yeah, yes, it does make sense. I get it. Alright.
Yeah, rather than using it as a resource.
Play Yarn Bjorn. This card does nothing. This double strength does nothing this turn. It sucks. In fact, none of this stuff. All this stuff sucks. I actually don't know if the Helicarrier actually helps me. I could try drawing off Focus Rage and see what happens, I guess. So, I'm
What's
not
your
ready.
turn, I guess, right now, if you...
So I'm going to flip and do 2 damage to the boss. Boop, boop. I'm going to try to attack, which gets rid of stun.
Okay,
Right?
yeah.
I might go, well, no. I'm going to draw a card. Legal practice
You
doesn't seem
do want to punch then, right? If you want to.
No, because I didn't make a basic attack. The stun replaced the basic attack.
Oh, you did not?
Yeah.
So there's a chance your hand is now just like dead now.
I was thinking about focusing rage and drawing a card. But maybe
Yeah, but I'm
you're
saying
right.
if you don't draw into something that can actually spend all that,
So you
isn't
think I
your
should
hand
legal
just dead?
practice? Okay, I'll legal practice first. So,
Well, I guess I wasn't sure if it's worth legally practicing because of that.
well, if I legal practice, then your helicarrier becomes 1, whatever. It becomes 1 threat. So I can legal practice these 4 cards away and get rid of 4 threat. Since these cards, oh, Honorary Avenger does something, right? Can legal practice these 3
Honorary
cards.
Avenger does
Do anything
some.
good?
I don't know if 1 health is technically worth more than a thwart right now.
Depends how quickly you're blocking with people.
I would probably thwart with it just because
Yeah,
I think we're
yeah,
more likely
you're
to
probably right.
lose to threat than
So
dying.
fine. I hate this card, by the way. Legal practice. I'll
Oh
discard
yeah,
these
no.
4
I
cards.
think that it's bad. I think the fact that you were stunned and needed to attack to do anything, I think, is why it.
So this will take off. This is at 22. It goes to 18.
How did you get rid of the stun?
I tapped to do it after my
Like
flip.
trying to attack now, which would be technically after that happened. But
Yeah, I'm
Out.
doing things out of order, definitely.
Which you
Okay,
can't
so it's down to
actually do a real
18
thing,
threat
right? Like
on that thing. Oh, we need to get rid of this. 1 physical. I'm going to get rid of this too. So here, I'm going to leave 1 threat on there. And I'll use Skilled Strike
yeah, I mean you've got
to get rid of this. Because, I mean, drawing this again wouldn't bother me at all.
What did you have to do to get rid of that thing?
I had to discard I had to use a physical resource.
Okay.
I mean, unless you'd rather get rid of a physical resource. Or you have 2 cards. You could Power of Leadership it away.
Oh, you're right. I should have been the one to get rid of it.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I'll put that threat back.
Well, I think strength in numbers. I think I probably hold Power of Leadership for next turn. I think.
Oh, either way, whatever you want. Did you
Yeah.
wait? What did you do with Maria Hill? She has no damage on her. Did you attack with her? Thwart with her?
Oh, she should have damage.
Okay. Yeah.
That's actually a pretty big mistake. But she's gonna be blocking you regardless.
Ordered already?
Okay. So we're finally
Oh,
did everything. I chose not to focus rage since I had a dead hand. Potentially.
Yeah, Maria Hill thwarted. Is that what you did with Maria Hill?
Yeah, she thwarted away that
Yeah, she
other
took off.
side scheme.
Oh, okay, right. Okay. You done, David?
I'm done finally. So you're discarding 1, 2, 3 for that. 1, 2, 3 for her. I guess that's reasonable. I think the webbed up is so good, but this is also getting a helicarrier out is very solid.
Yeah, we're at the moment too. We've got the
Government's tough. Yeah, it didn't seem
And
like.
you could leave her out
tough.
forever, and if we see a bad card, you just say nope. A bad.
Right, I can use her to thwart whenever I want, and then keep her out forever otherwise, or whatever.
Yeah, and which is really effective because she stops any card from the deck, including like the super absorbing power side scheme, which is like really bad for us, that kind of thing. Anything that comes out that's really bad, she can just be like, nope. And as long as you have a mental resource in your hand, which you often will, or your Quinn carrier actually could do it, right?
I was going to say the Quinn carrier guarantees you could do that.
Yeah, so it's a very good combo. It was good to have the Quinn carrier in the protection deck. We might want to remember that for future.
Yeah, it's already decent with Nova.
Right, so I think we should keep the Quinn carrier in the protection deck for our 3 rounds.
So should I hang on to Nova now as well for the same reason?
It's less good on him, so it's only 1 attack per turn. It's a lot better when there's like a bunch of minions and stuff attacking you too.
Right.
But he is a constant source. I mean, I would block with him as a last resort, yes. I agree, yes.
Right. But I don't think it's worth doing the last attack on him, or blocking with him when there's other blocks available, or toughs available, or whatever else.
And if, now that we have these toughs out, as long as Tim keeps churning through his deck, we might be able to go a decent... Well, I don't know. We are playing 3 players, so these toughs will go quick.
We also have those indirect damage still, which is kind of annoying now. They're unblocked toughs.
Yeah, indirect damage does suck a lot.
I guess it is 1 damage per turn, so it's whatever.
Oh, these things?
Right.
You're right. Alright, so we're all done, so we all untap and draw. Hey, there's my other focused rage. And my helicarrier. Can't play both. Probably. Actually, if I used both of your helicarriers, I might be able to play both.
I forgot I have these. I do have these astral projections. Oh, my board is just like at the bottom.
There it is. There's your thwarting. Thank God. That'll help a lot. Because it'll move probably like 10 if you cast them both. Alright, so first things first. This gets 3 more threat, and he goes to 21. So to 21 and 36. So there are delay counters at 4 delay counters. Now step 2 is he starts activating, starting with Tim. He's going to attack you, Tim. How do you plead?
I think I blocked with Maria Hill.
Seems reasonable. You could save the tough. Yeah. I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right.
I can make the call during the not my turn, right? Since it's an event.
Yeah. If you have make the call, I think you're right.
Yeah, because I have make the call in Power of Leadership, so I'm pretty sure I block with her, so she's dead.
He attacks for 2 plus a boost. 0. Okay, he attacks me. I can take it, and then he'll do what? 1 extra damage to me from this thing? If I don't defend it, which seems reasonable. You don't want to jump in front with range, right? So I'll just take it. So he's attacking for 2. Plus 2. It does no damage because I'm tough. Tough goes away. But then I take 1 indirect damage from Dense Forest. Right now you get to draw a card. And you get to trigger Nova if you want to.
See, I can discard, yeah.
Definitely that one, yeah. I'll put him at 20 health. Great. See, Nova's not a ton of damage. Nova's great.
Yeah.
Then
I have no reason not. I can.
You could just stand there and take it because you're tough. And that'll give you a chance to attack next turn.
The indirect damage won't trigger any amount of
will.
damage.
So you can redirect it right back onto him. You may as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
So he attacks for 2 plus this boost. 0. So you take no damage. And then you're going to reflect the damage back to him, right?
Great.
Alright. He's at 19 and your tough is gone. And now we get dealt cards. 1 for you. 1 for me. This gets shuffled back up. So one of those is his ball and chain. One for you, and then an extra one for Tim. And we get an acceleration token on the main scheme. So the main scheme will now get 4 threat per round instead of 3.
At 21 of 36, yeah.
There's the ball and chain.
Ball and chain.
You are stunned. You're already stunned. He's not ice, so that does nothing.
Good job, Tim.
Good job, Tim. Alright, steel kick. Place 2 threat on the main scheme, 3 if he's metal.
He is not metal.
So this goes to 23. Nobody wants to.
Oh, no,
You're all 3 go.
hero. You're hero.
It's
Oh,
damage.
I just read the thing. I was okay. Hang on.
Yeah.
What's he do? Take 3 indirect damage. Oh, okay. I'll have to remember that because that could just kill me.
I was gonna say that's good to remember. That he
Yeah, that's a dangerous card for sure.
And there's probably 2 of these in the deck, so being below 7 is potentially deadly.
Yeah, it'd be like 8, right?
Hmm?
He could do if he was metal. I guess they're 4.
I guess starting next turn he'll
plus.
have 5, so we'll start doing 4 at a time. Right? Or is it? Oh no, it's only if he's metal. Never mind. The villain attacks you. Hey, cool. You get to draw a card. You could trigger Nova if you'd like.
Let's see. What do I want
You
to
just
do
drew the
here?
perfect card to prevent all damage.
I don't think I want to trigger Nova, do I?
You could use Quinn Carrier.
I mean, it works. It depends on how your hand spins out. And
Yeah, let me see what I definitely want to play Web Shooter.
Excuse me.
Bless you. So the question is, do I need... I guess I probably don't have enough to play all of these anyway, so...
you have to lose an ally too before you could play Black Hat and Nick Fury because there's a limit of 3 and you're at 2.
Okay. Let's see, if I want to pay for Nick Fury... 1... And then I can use Web Shooters if I want. Okay, I guess there's no reason not to burn Black Hat for that.
Okay, so you are shooting for 2 damage. Alright, so he goes to 17. Alright, and now the actual attack is going to happen. So he's going to attack for 3 plus a boost. Are you defending?
Yeah, I think I should.
Or you got the? Or are you going to backflip?
And then I can defend later if I want, yeah. Alright, I'm back.
Okay, so 3 plus a boost. Here's the boost. It's 2, so he hits for 5. And then he does 1 indirect damage that you can put wherever you want.
I will trigger Energy Barrier again.
What? Alright, he's at 16. Okay.
Did you just trigger? Oh, okay.
Alright. That's it. We're done. If I become the first player. Alright. I will Focused Rage, take a damage, draw a card.
I'm gonna make the call, Maria Hill.
Okay.
Make the call, Power of Leadership for Maria.
So I will draw an additional card. Thank you.
Are you AFK for a minute? I'll be back.
Well, yeah, draw your card for Maria Hill before you forget.
Nice.
That's good. That's very good.
Alright, should I use... So check out my hand. So I've got Focused Rage and Helicarrier. Which one do you think is better? Probably Helicarrier because it doesn't do damage. I know it doesn't draw cards, but plus I can share it with you guys.
Yeah, probably, especially since you're kind of low. I mean, I guess you heal pretty good, but
Yeah, I am pretty low right now. With my heal at 5. So if I wanted to play Helicarrier, it would. How would I do it? Get rid of both Honorary Avengers and get rid of the Focus Rage. Then I have exactly enough for an uppercut if I use the. But then I'm short. Yeah, I can't. We're thwarting a decent amount, right? So I'm probably safe to go Alter Ego, which means I probably want like a mental resource for this.
I did probably mess up.
I don't have mental
I probably should
resource.
have lost my tough, and Maria Hill should have blocked for someone else. Now that I'm looking at it, because now this wins is dead.
Because you're also stunned.
Yeah.
Seems dead. You have to wong it away. Which is fine. I mean, it's. I mean, you do something else. It means you get to thwart instead and confuse the enemy. So it's fine. And then if you cloak, you can do something else random, maybe. I don't know. You have a lot of. You have these astral projections that you probably want to play though.
Yeah. No, that's. Yeah. Yeah. Waiting on that probably not the worst, and now that I have
Sure.
cloak and stuff, I can actually double play it.
So
It's probably not optimal, but it's not the worst.
instead of uppercutting, I want to get my Gamma Slime next turn guaranteed. So instead of uppercutting this turn, I could flip and turn this power aggression into 2 threat removal. If I want to have my Gamma Slam guaranteed next turn, should I even heal? Probably still should, but this turn I'll hit for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'll flip. Then I'll use Superhuman Law Division with the power of aggression to take off 2 threat. So I like not losing. There we go, we're down to 19 threat. Oh, and then I'll get rid of, before I flip, I'll get rid of uppercut to get rid of ball and chain. There, that makes sense. I feel like the utility hero. Getting rid of ball and chain is better than doing 2 damage, right? Or should I do the 2 damage instead with Yarnbjorn? And let one of you get rid of.
I mean, I don't think I'm getting rid of it.
Because I've got my Helicarrier for you guys to use.
I think you getting rid of it's probably fine. I don't know how his turn
Okay.
works out. I'm trying to think. Because ideally, so if I play Cloak.
So right now, you can Wong, right? You do it now.
Do I want to, though?
Do you want to get rid of that thing? I don't know, probably. I think you do.
It's the Thwart and Confuse that's down there. I don't know that I'm going to play it this turn.
Hey, play it next turn, though, and then you have Wong available to do different stuff next turn. I mean, unless you just want to leave this open in case someone gets tough again.
I'll have Cloak, so I can technically play 2.
Yeah, but how are you going to play the first one? Unless you're playing it on yourself.
Yeah.
Like if you're planning on using up your tough this turn and planning on not casting, I mean that gives you your chance to do a bunch of astral projections this turn, maybe.
So I think my turn was going to be spend Genius for Cloak.
Genius for Cloak, yep. Then you could do
Master Mystic Arts.
and my Helicarrier for Mystic Arts. Then the other 2 Helicarriers for astral projection. And
I would need all the Helicarriers to actually be able to cast both astral projections.
You do 10 threat, and then what's his turn look like? He's got Quinn Carrier for Web Shooter. He's got actually I put that in the wrong hand. he probably Quinn Carrier's energies and maybe get rid of Kick. I think we for Nick Fury draw 3 cards, play the web shooter, and then something else random. I think he's fine sharing his helicarrier, probably. Depends what he draws off Nick Fury. Like, obviously, if he draws something good off Nick Fury, that's better than you astral projectioning. But you paying 2 on astral projection to like get rid of 5 threat seems really good.
Yeah, no, I think since we have them and they're one of our few good thwart,
Yeah,
especially since after the first one, we'll know the value on the second one, but
you need to thin your deck more so you can draw those faster. You can also, if you ever want to, you can always, I think you have to be alter ego for them, but you could always tutor those
yeah,
out.
I can shuffle them back too with Sanctum if
That
I'm
too.
alter ego.
Here, since he's AFK, I'm gonna be right back and get like a drink or something.
All right, I'm back. Did we win yet?
No, but you are up.
Okay,
Um,
David.
Yeah, I do think that you not using your helicarrier is very good because it allows me to play both of my thwart cards if you are able to let me use it.
Both of what cards?
These astral projections that they remove 3 threat plus the amount of the boost on the top of his deck.
Okay. We'll probably play that to play web shooter.
I think you need to get Nick Fury out first and use one of those cards to pay. Oh, you can use the thing off of that for a web
Right.
shooter or Nick, I guess. Works out fine. Those technically should be these green tokens, not that it matters.
Okay.
I mean, I guess counters are counters, but the ones are damage.
That's fine. Let's see. So I pay the energy. I'll play. Oh, probably. Nice to web kick, but
So you already spent your Quinn Carrier and you paid 2.
yeah. So I need 2 more.
So you can do 1 off the web
Right.
shooter potentially if you want to hold it, and 1 of that, and you're drawing 3, so you can guaranteed play the web kick if you really want to.
I guess that's
fair.
true. Or maybe webbed up is better in this case.
You cannot afford it. That web shooter is exhausted, by the way.
Alright, I'm back.
Well, I guess if you use your helicarrier, but I think we need the thwarting right now.
Okay, so I can just web kick.
Well, you can just web kick. You could technically buy the mansion and use the mansion to give me a draw, I guess,
So
would
what did
also be fair.
I missed.
Oh, I can choose a player with that? Yeah, okay.
So I missed
like
Nick
that,
Fury and a web shooter.
What's that?
I missed Nick Fury plus a web shooter.
Yeah.
And you're playing the mansion, so the mansion will let you play your thwart. Nice.
And then Fury can thwart also for 2. Is that important right now, or should he be attacking? Let's see.
Oh,
He's
could I
at-
die this turn? I guess I probably can't. I hope I don't. I could die this round.
I think thwarting.
I will block for you this round.
I'm in alter ego mode. I'm just worried about indirect damage.
Oh, indirect. That's right.
Yeah, I can't do much about that at this point.
No.
Well, he already has 1 in his
Yeah.
discard, right? Or
So it
did he
just
get
depends
shuffled?
what else is in his deck.
What is he at? He's at 15, 19, 20.
I think you thwart over attack.
Probably.
Yeah.
You thwarting with both of these guys?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's so here I'll take off a
4.
4. There you go. He's down to 15, which is great. He's been so high on this thing for so long. We've been barely holding on. Hey, and Spider-Man's not tapped for once. We're gonna do a Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, I'll untap when I go to defend, so I can. No reason not to attack then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that brings him down to 10. Nice.
We also have Nick Fury as a blocker this turn.
Yep.
So do you want to
What's
give me that?
Yeah, Nick Fury can
Give
defend
me-
this turn easily.
Oh,
Since he disappears at the end of the round, it's always best to block with him first.
Oh. I see.
all right. Do you want to give me your Avengers Mansion? Right,
Here,
so
here
draw a
Timmy, have a
card.
helicarrier. What'd you draw?
Ooh.
Ooh, no, why?
I
I'll play that, I guess. Obviously. Here, use my helicarrier and your helicarrier to play the eye. Done. And then what?
Hold on.
Use Genius on Cloak.
I don't know if I do that. I'm going to say put the
Astral
cloak out.
Projection once.
Because can I... Huh.
What is this?
Okay, so if I were to... Oh no, that's a hero resource. I was trying to figure out if I could weasel my way into flipping and using Sanctum.
How do I mute it?
Doesn't help me. Alright. So the 2 carriers puts out the eye.
Mm-hmm. The eye does give you 1 energy, but that's not you're still gonna be 1 short, right? Unless no. Unless
Alright, so I
you.
mean, and this for Astral.
So you could just as an option, you can. You go ahead and do what you're doing. You go ahead and do the astral. I'll mention it after. Go ahead and do the astral. So you're taking off a 3 plus a boost, right?
Yeah.
Do you look at the top or do you? You just look at it. So it'll be the same for both cards. So look at the top card, which happens to be 1. So you take off 4. Right? And that's how that works. Okay, so if you wanted, you could go ahead and do your other astral projection, right? With Genius.
Uh-huh.
Wait, how are you short a card? Still. Oh, because this costs 2 to play. That's why, not 1. Never mind. If this costs 1 to play, you could go
I
Alter
don't
Ego
think it, yeah,
and play
no.
Cloak.
I think I see where you were going, but yeah, it doesn't.
Never mind. So you get to choose here what you want. I guess you could hold 1 for later.
Well, astral projection is worth
Well, if you cloak now, it's
cloak is worth 2 in thwarting.
Cloak is worth thwarting for 2 now. Yeah. And astral projection.
Which would allow me to astral projection next turn, which could gamble to higher.
It's a game. Yeah. I think you cloak now because
Yeah.
it's just an
Yeah,
extra
this
2
seems
that we
good.
get total, and we bank the astral projection for next turn, and we net at least
Yeah.
2, probably 3.
Okay. So
Your
I
thwarting choice.
thwart.
4.
I
Are you also thwarting with Maria Hill?
tap. I thwart. I do Maria Hill, which would be a total of 6.
Okay. So we're now down to 5 threat on this thing. Does Wong do anything, or does Wong chill out?
Well, he'll always do something because he didn't heal me for free.
It's true. Here's damage from Maria. If there's enough benefit, you can feel free to go Alter Ego, probably. But staying hero is fine too. You don't get the extra card anymore.
Yeah, if I go all 3 ego, what do I get? I get a
You get a single card and you get to heal maybe, which you don't really need. No, it's not worth it.
and I get to put some spells
Well,
back.
you
I
get
guess, yeah,
two
I do
cards
get a card
actually.
next turn. This turn it doesn't, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You do get,
Yeah,
yeah,
the only real question I think is, do I actually wanna get rid of this Winds? But
you
I
do
think
get to
it's
put it,
fine.
yeah, a card in your hand. You get to shape your hand a little bit because your deck is so low.
Oh, that is true. I actually do get to pick my I don't know what I'd actually put in there. Because Masters isn't gonna be great soon, so I can have a pile more astral projections if I really wanted to, but
Next turn, I want a Gamma Slam, and then I want to split personality back and heal.
so I think I just
Seems reasonable.
heal for 1 and then I'll be done and I'll just keep this astral projection.
Okay. So now we can untap and draw.
I'll draw 5 additional.
So I'm finishing up my deck.
Yeah, I think we all
Me
are.
too. Yeah.
So we'll each get. So I'm going to get Omnimorph Duplication dealt to me for later, just so we know about it. You're going to get a card dealt to you, and you're going to get a card dealt to you for later. Okay. I'm going to object to him getting threat, so he'll get 3 threat right now. I'm going to 8. What if I draw anyway? Yep, there's my Gamma Slam. And there's Hulk, and there's Brawn. Finally, I drew my allies. Yeah, I feel like I did go too light on allies. All 3 were at the bottom. I think I have like 1 or 2 others in the deck, maybe. I'll probably at least put Spider Girl back in because she's a 2-drop. And she can block. Okay. So now we all drew. Now we each get dealt. No, now we each get activated against with me. So a scheme against me. 2 plus a boost. 3, 4. So he gets 4 additional. So he goes from 8 to 12.
It should be ready over there.
Okay. Now he's going to attack Spider-Man. So Spider-Man gets to draw a card. And
And I can spend Luke Cage to do 2 damage with Nova, right?
Yep. As you
Yeah, if you
do.
don't think you're playing him at all, because you can also Quinn Carrier.
Oh,
You to keep him potentially.
He should probably, well, he could save Quinn Carrier from Black Widow too, unless he's going to Night Nurse. Either way, works. Yeah, I mean, if you think you might play him, he is good. He blocks and is tough. Could totally play him instead.
And you're unlikely, well, yeah, because you're unlikely to be throwing down clear just because you have a full board.
the,
So I don't know what your turn looks like overall.
yeah.
Yeah, keeping
I guess
him
I
seems
would-
reasonable.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so you did, okay, after the damage already, he's at 8. And then, so now he's actually attacking you. You want to throw Nick Fury in front of it.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah. So 2 plus 0. Nick Fury dies. What a jerk. Now he's activating against you. Are you just taking it with tough this time?
Yeah, I think I want my tough gone. Otherwise, I should have got rid of that.
This is undefended, so you will take a. Oh, there is a 5th thing on here, by the way. So you will take 2 indirect damage. You cool with that?
Yeah.
Plus 0, so your tough goes away.
I got a 6.
Okay. I'm gonna actually take these off. 1, 2, 3, because there's a 3 on there. Okay. Yeah, I almost forgot the delay counter this time. Okay, now where are we? Now he's just, so here's schemes for me. So now we just get dealt cards. So I get my second card, You get your second card. You get your second card, and then I get a third. Omnimorph duplication. We knew this was coming. Wood. I discard a card at random from my hand. That's not worth getting rid of, I don't think. With like Black Widow.
Now it has to be below average, I think, for risky stuff.
Alright, I lose uppercut. So sad. Swinging Stone. Alter Ego. Absorbing Man schemes. If he's stone, he gets +1 scheme. He's not stone, so he's scheming for 2 plus boost that goes into play. Abandoned Factory. Now he's metal.
So now you're at risk of dying.
2 additional threat, so he loses 1. Gains 3, so he's at 14. Why am I at risk of dying?
Oh, no, you're not. You're an alter ego. If he pulled that kick thing.
Yeah, because he's metal.
Avalanche. Each player must choose to either spend an energy or take 2 indirect damage, 3 indirect. I don't want the indirect damage. Should we Black Widow this away?
So we take 3 direct damage.
Oh wait, or I can spend. Or I can just spend an energy. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'll just spend an energy. It's fine. Never mind. This isn't as bad as I thought. This has 6 threat on it, and accelerates the main scheme. It's fine.
I can use my eye for that,
I'll
right?
just discard Hulk. Goodbye, Hulk. Oh, Brian's gone. Goodbye, Brian.
Oh, yeah.
Nice knowing you.
Yeah, I just spent my eye.
Yeah, I seemed reasonable. I assume Brian's coming back.
I would think so. Yeah. He just texted that his PC locked up.
Oh yeah, I got the text too.
So I think my turn is going to be tap to transform my stun. I play a Hawkeye into strength in numbers, I think. Just tap all my dudes for card.
Seems fun. I'm gonna Gamma Slam. Question is, do I do it before or after I heal? I guess I don't know. He only has 8 health, so hopefully you guys can make him turn the corner before I Gamma Slam.
Maybe. I don't know how much.
It's loading.
Alright.
We'd have to do like, what, 6? Because you'll get 2 when you flip.
I will get 2 when I flip. And I could punch as well for another 4. So I could do 6 by myself.
Okay. What was happening? I don't remember.
I flipped over my cards. Now you're gonna flip over your cards right with this one.
Alright.
What? Again? Oh, now he's metal, so something different happens this time. He gets a tough card and heals. What a jerk. Well, that makes it slightly harder for me to Gamma Slam him.
Well, I'm probably just actually not going to get rid of my stun. Then I'm probably going to turn that into a stun on him.
Oh, I like that. Again, he heals another damage.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Those are nice to chain into each other.
For sure.
Swinging Stone, and you're in hero form. He attacks you, and he does not have the stone trait.
Well,
So he's just going to attack you for 2.
I can block for you,
Yeah,
right?
I think either Maria Hill or Spider-Man should block this.
I think Spider-Man is fine if he doesn't mind, because
I
Maria
would.
Hill is currently a draw for me, I think.
Okay, so Spider-Man's blocking for what? 4?
For 4.
Okay, so 2 plus your boost. If he has stone or wood, you are stunned. He does not have stone or wood, so you're fine. And you take no damage, as usual. Alright, and then the Swinging Stone goes away. Super Absorbing Power. We don't want this. This is a good card to Black Widow away. If you have a mental you could spend. This is 9 threat, and it makes him really strong.
I can use Web Shooter, right?
You can, because you're in hero form, yes. Okay. And then you, now, who should draw? So we look at Black, you to exhaust Black Widow, she was exhausted. I think the Black Widow player has to reveal the new card, in my opinion, based on the way the card's worded.
Yeah, that's how it sounds.
Although it's not intuitive, I think that's how it's written.
That's fine with me. Makes sense.
Yeah. I wonder if it puts in effect.
2 more cards for you. This could be not great. You don't have your super spell, no? Okay.
No, because otherwise I probably would just use it on that. Maybe.
Right.
Yeah, probably.
There you go, 2 more cards. That's hilarious.
Hooray!
You're stunned. Doesn't matter, you never attack unless you web kick. Go ahead.
Pretty much.
You are stunned. If he has ice, take 2 damage. He does not have ice.
He's not ice, right? He's metal.
Alright. Absorbing Man's fun. I like Absorbing Man so far.
Kind of different. He's interesting.
Yeah. Especially
Well,
with the extra hazard card and all that good stuff. Alright, so now I pass the first player to you. You're not the first player.
Okay. Let's see, what do I got?
I do have a... I can help get rid of threat on this too. I can discard Brawn.
Do we think this is going another 6 turns?
Wait, why do I only have 2 cards? I should have... I discarded Hulk. Why shouldn't I have one more card? I should have one more, right?
Discarded him for the spend.
I should definitely have one more.
What's the other discarded?
Uppercut.
What did uppercut go away to?
Oh, I must have gone away to something. Did I discard a card? I discarded a card
He
at random.
forced you to discard a card.
Yep.
At random, yeah, he random discarded.
That's right.
Does someone need, will Avengers Mansion help you, Tim?
It'll help me. Maybe.
Okay.
Probably.
I'll
Definitely.
save it either way.
Yeah.
What could you use it on? Oh.
It's hard to tell what my turn's going to be. In part because I don't remember exactly how much that thing costs.
You can use this to remove stun from somebody. Great. And heal them.
That was my plan.
And are you going to Honorary Avenger somebody right now?
Yeah, I was gonna...
I would love to have it.
Yeah, I think you need it more, but... Yep.
Okay, I'll take it. Boom. Here, I'm going to move my play area slightly to the left. Tim likes to crowd me.
Whatever. You just start too far over.
And I get plus 1 HP. Boop.
Alright, is that your...
Yeah, and Luke Cage is not attacking because you don't want to lose tough, right?
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so you are done then, right? You just can...
Is there any benefit to me removing stun from you right now, Tim?
No.
Likely event that you get re-stunned. Seems like it's better to hold at the moment.
So you're going to use the winds of the vapors of Valtor on Spider-Man then, since you have damage? And he can just
Yes, well...
Oh, he is tough.
Because that's the same...
No, you should
Yeah,
just-
well,
you
I'm
should
trying to
just use
think
it
this
once.
out. So if I use it against Spider-Man, I'm removing his stun for an attack. I guess I'm removing.
Getting rid of the tough helps me flip him, right? Because I'm gonna do. How much damage are you gonna do?
Spider-Man attacking is possibly 2 unless it's awkward for him to attack. It's probably the tough becomes a stun.
I think you're right.
Just because it has a more immediate impact, and it sounds like that immediate impact might make a difference with what you're doing.
So what I want to do right now is I want to use Superhuman Law Division and get rid of Brawn.
I think that's fine,
Take
because I
two
have more
threat off
options
this.
like nerfs as well in order to remove stun if it really became.
Yeah, and you are just sitting on the nurse, so that stun's not going to actually negatively impact
Yeah,
you.
right.
So yeah,
So we have an option to get rid of the stun when it becomes necessary.
yeah.
And then
No,
one,
you're
two,
right with
three,
the nurse. That's definitely the
4.
right choice.
I need someone else's Helicarrier or Avengers Mansion. The Helicarrier would be
So
fine though, since I'm using.
this
I've
tough
got
is
expansion down too.
a stun.
Okay, actually, if you give me your Helicarrier, Tim, then you can take his Avengers Mansion.
Okay.
Oh wait, I actually don't need it because I have Focused Rage. Yeah, whatever. We'll figure it out.
Either way, I can give it to Art, and then he can decide if he needs his helicarrier, I guess.
Okay, I guess let's see what Tim's turn does. You do that.
So I'm done, so I'll give you the helicarrier, Tim. You want it, or the mansion.
All right. Yeah, I guess if David doesn't need it for sure, yeah. All right. I don't think that changes anything for me. So I play a Hawkeye.
Strength number seems reasonable.
Yeah.
Let you dig even deeper. Well, you're not helping me do any damage, Tim.
Nope.
I'm not sure.
So I genius and astral projection.
So I'm down. I'm currently down 14 health. So I can do a 14 damage Gamma Slam, which doesn't do anything. So I may as well heal myself for 5 first and just do a 9 damage Gamma Slam.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm definitely not good. Well, how much would I have to have done? It would have been like 8 to make a difference for you, right?
No, because I can flip and I can attack for 4, which is 6. You need to do 4 damage, and plus I could have Yarn Bjorn potentially, which for another 2. So that's 8.
So I could have potentially, instead of drawing more, I could have
Done 2 damage. Yeah, but oh well, it will be fine. This will give me a chance to heal first. I need to heal anyway.
I mean, I still might be able to. I technically am holding these magical enhancements I could throw on you.
To make me do extra damage.
Yeah, they're not very efficient, but
Nah, I wouldn't do that. Use them for something different. I don't know what.
okay. So I drew. I cloak to untap and play the images. Oh wait, I didn't actually resolve this astral projection yet because you
Okay,
started.
so you're going to the top card, right?
Yeah.
It has 3 boosts. So you remove 6. Nice.
6. Yep. Now I cloak to untap and do whatever, and I will pay. I think my hand just plays out nicely, right? Unless I want to hold a helicarrier, or yeah. Anyways,
So
paid
initiative
one for
icon
that.
to remove 4 threat and confuse.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh wait, that should come off of this one, obviously. Did you do the first one on the main scheme? I assumed you did, but
Yeah, I was actually. Shouldn't all of it have just been on the main scheme?
why wouldn't you want 4 on this avalanche?
Because do we think we're actually going to last 6 turns
Maybe, I don't know. I
of
already,
acceleration?
I mean, I guess, but I could put my to just leave. So let's leave this here. No, you're right. So we'll leave this at
Yeah, I
leave this
think we
at
left that
6.
out.
And
I mean, it's a weak card for him to re-pull, but it is a strong
so
attack,
then it might.
sort of.
I just want to make sure. I'm pretty sure that's right. So this will have instead take 4 off of this, and then I take 2 off of this, putting it at 2. I have to assume that's right.
Okay.
And the top card is another avalanche, but that's not going to matter probably. Did he attack again after we did this abandoned facility? I can't remember.
I don't think so. I don't know what he would have attacked with. Because I think it was.
Well, Spider-Man's tapped, so I thought he attacked and Spider-Man defended.
Oh, maybe an attack against me? Spider-Man defended an attack against me?
Yeah,
Okay.
defended an attack against him.
Alright. Well, then we may have cheated, but I guess we're just going to have to. This is a practice
Why
game.
is that?
What was supposed to happen?
Oh, it was defended. Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was thinking undefended.
Yeah, right.
All right. I paid 1. Two for rapid response, and you can have
Give that
this.
to me.
Spend all that right. You started talking in the middle of me paying for stuff.
I think you did. It looks like you did. Now it's my turn.
I'm pretty sure it worked out. It just, yeah, I stopped mid-payment.
So I will heal for 5. Flip, do 2 damage. Focus Rage, draw a card. Hey, double energy, actually. So this kind of changes the math a little bit. So if I used both Halakir, oh, that's too bad. I could have 1-2 punched. If I had, but I guess I can still discard one of these to Yarn Bjorn now. So we can Helicarrier, and Energy. Do Gamma Slam for how much? I'm at 11 out of 20, so I do it for 9. So it takes me to the next stage. Yeah. And then I will spend a resource. I guess I'll get rid of the 1-2 punch because Mockingbird's pretty good for next turn. To do an extra 2 damage to his next form, whatever that is. So this gets removed from the game. Birdman 3. So he has 1 extra attack now, and anytime he activates against you, he either puts a threat on the main scheme or he does an indirect damage to you, depending on his traits. And he has 16, 32, 48, 46 health to get through. Since I just did 2 damage with Yarn Bjorn. I have 1 card in hand, which I guess I will hold for later. Okay, so I'm going to untap and draw.
Rotation deck.
Alright, so he will get so get 5 threat per turn now. And another token. I don't think the additional tokens matter anymore. I think it's just if he has more than 5, but whatever, we'll keep adding them.
Doesn't sound like it.
And now he's going to activate, so he's going to start by trying to attack Spider-Man, but he can't because he's stunned, so you do not get to draw a card. And then he tries to attack Doctor Strange. Is anyone going to defend Doctor Strange?
Yep, Maria Hill, so we can do some card draw.
Maria Hill will. Okay, so he's attacking for 3 plus a. Well, we know what this is. It's this. So he hits for 6. And he has metal, so you take an indirect damage. Now, in theory, that would happen after she comes back. So she'll come back untapped, and I'll draw. Right? Because you're rapid responding.
Yeah, I'm rapid responding.
Okay. So we all get to draw a card. You get a card.
You
Right?
said we all draw a card?
Yeah. Because Maria Hill died defending, and then rapid response brought her back into play. So she's letting us draw another card.
And I'll just take the indirect to my
To your face?
probably.
Probably.
It's either that or Hawkeye, but
Your face is probably fine.
I am holding a bunch of allies.
But yeah, if you get indirect damage, you're fine because of all these jerks. All right, now he activates for me. Who's going to defend She-Hulk? Is it going to be Luke Cage?
Yeah, Luke Cage.
All right, Luke Cage jumps in front. He attacks for 3 plus a boost, and if he has stone or wood, which he does not. Okay, so tough goes away, and you do take 1 indirect damage, Brian.
All energy barrier.
Okay, so that'll go back onto him. Boom. And your energy barrier is gone forever. Goodbye, energy barrier. Oh yeah, there was definitely no reason not to Night Nurse Strange, right? Last round?
There's also not a reason. Well,
I meant to do
1
that
health up,
before the
but she does tap to do it.
I guess her tapping is about the only reason too.
Yeah.
and then she would have untapped.
Then she'd be untapped now, yeah.
Because it doesn't really matter, although I am going to be magic blasting probably.
So now that,
kind of.
now that, and 1
Be
extra.
happy.
Alright, so you start with this one. The villain will attack you. Hey, so you get to draw your card, and if you want, you can spend an energy to do 2 damage. Yeah, okay, so I'll go to 43, okay.
Nova's
Is someone
dominating
defending
you?
this? Is Spider-Man defending it on his own?
Yeah, I'll just defend myself.
Okay, so 4. He hits you for 5 this time, so you do take a single damage, finally.
Boom.
Alright,
Which is fine because a Night Nurse can heal me and
yep.
my son.
Alright, and then you got your other card. Master Plan. Place 4 threat on each side scheme. Easy peasy. Yeah, it's better leaving this out just because of that. So we don't get another side scheme.
Oh, because it otherwise, yeah, it would have pulled a scheme. Yeah, that definitely was worked out in our favor.
Alright.
Yeah. He would have burned through his deck too, which is bad.
Alright, who's defending this one, or are you gonna protective ward it?
I could have backflipped that one technically.
That 1 damage?
I'll just Maria Hill.
Well, yeah, okay.
Just Maria Hill to block?
Yeah.
So he attacks for, yeah, that gives her a chance to pass. That's good. So she dies, and you take 1 indirect damage.
Yeah, I guess I'll take it. I was thinking it is.
And then, did we have you take 1 indirect damage after your attack? I don't think we did, right?
But I blocked, right? Or I guess let's see.
It's from his ability.
Oh, from his, yeah.
When he
okay.
activates against you. Alright, and then stall tactics. When revealed, place 1 threat on the main scheme for every 2 delay counters. Okay, this one does count them all then.
Yeah.
On the main scheme, if no threat was okay. So this is going to put 3
3.
threat on the main scheme.
Unless I want to protective ward that, which actually might be worth it.
It's a good value. If we don't think we're killing them like this turn or next turn.
What's the cost on protective ward percent?
1
to stop 3 threat. 1 for 3 threat's not terrible at all. Are you doing that or not?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I'm spending.
You spend Agamotto.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'll just spend the, yeah, I guess. I don't think I need a specific resource type.
I don't
Yeah.
think so either. Okay. That's it. You're now the first player. I'm gonna use Focused Rage to take a damage and draw a card.
All right.
And a Night Nurse to heal and get rid of stun.
Okay.
Trying to figure out. So team training on Brian is like 2 thwart, 2 attack, and a health on Luke Cage.
Yeah, it's decent. What do you have? Crimson Brands? You can just do 14 damage right now. You do 14, 16, 18, 19, 20. You can do 20 damage right now.
Is that including the magic blast?
Nope. That's just counting this twice and these 3
Yeah,
guys.
because
And
I
your
was
cloak.
looking at. I think
Oh wait,
team
no. That I
training.
was wrong. Subtract 2 damage from that. Or subtract 1 damage from that. So 19 damage.
Yeah, that's assuming I can spend all that, which I don't
If you do
think I fully
19,
can.
you do 19. I can do 4, 8 plus 4. I can do 12. I can do 12 pretty easily out of my hand.
All right. Well, I think I spend this team training and a U.S. agent
To do Crimson
and
Brands.
tap. Yeah.
Okay, so you're not going to use it twice. I guess. Yeah, makes sense.
I guess I would have had to choose that, but I think this is fine. I think I can. Magic Blast seems fine.
Yeah.
I was hoping to get into the draw more cards.
You still can with
Did you-
Wong.
You're right. I can.
Did you say you did the team training or no? You used that.
I've not used team training, or I spent it. I'm not going to be casting it.
That's fine. Just curious. Lost track.
And you could even Wong twice with Earth Maya's Heroes.
He is not an Avenger.
But he could be. I have Honorary Avenger in my hand.
He could.
You're an Avenger 3 times over, aren't you?
I can Honorary Avenger him
times
on my
over?
turn, and then you can cast Winds of Watum. I guess drawing 3 cards not on your turn isn't great. Never mind.
Yeah, it's also a bit weaker now that I can't Magic Blast and Crimson. Whatever.
Anyway, if he's not dead this turn, I think he's dead next turn. If we try.
Yeah, I guess a safe play would just be to give us all tough, though, right?
It's definitely safe. It definitely helps us stay alive for 1 round, which is all we need. So yeah. It's definitely the conservative, strong play.
Alright, I'll spend Earth's Mightiest Heroes to give us a bunch of toffs.
And I guess you're tapping this and then tapping and then tapping.
Yeah.
Okay. Tough. Even Spider-Man can be tough.
Alright, and now I will spend 2 and a Helicarrier for a mystery deal.
Discard the top card of your deck. That's funny, he's already stunned and confused, so all you can hope for is lightning.
Oh yeah, I didn't consider that, in which case it almost certainly was wrong not to
Yeah, almost certainly.
Yeah, it's the same thing, just worse by
Yep.
buying that other one, huh?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh well.
I get a discard. Yep. I didn't want this
Not
card.
lightning. Alright, well. I mean, we're short 2 damage, no big deal. We still have these guys.
Yeah.
May as well
So
attack
they're
with both of them.
4.
Unless you want to. I guess you could heal if you were concerned about anything. 2, 3, 4.
I've got tough, and I don't think I'm taking it that much indirect.
Alright, so my turn. So I will attack for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll use
If he
yarn.
was at
What?
39 before the 5 and then the 4,
I don't know.
or nah, just keep going.
Using Yarn Bjorn, getting rid of Honorary Avenger for additional 2 damage. I'm going to play 1-2 Punch using. I guess I would have had to have exhaust Helicarrier earlier, but whatever. Play 1-2 Punch to untap. Tap again for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of the Power of Aggression to trigger Yarn Bjorn, doing 2 damage. 1, 2. So now, do you want to give me a Helicarrier and I can play Mocking? Well, Mockingbird's actually not great here. Never mind.
She's
Okay.
a block.
What?
She's a block and some
Yeah.
health soaked for you.
Yeah, she does 1 damage or 1 threat. I guess the 1 damage is. Yeah, I'll take the Helicarrier unless you really need it. I mean, does it do anything for you? Because I can just ground stomp and get the exact amount of damage. I mean, they're all tough anyway.
Just do whatever's quickest.
Okay, I'm just
I
gonna
think.
ground stomp for oh wait, hang on. Can I have the Helicarrier?
Sure.
Okay, I'm using the Helicarrier to ground stomp. Wait, is it? Never mind. Take the Helicarrier back. It's not an attack. I was gonna try to Yarn Bjorn again. Ground stomp, 1 damage. Boop. Okay, I'm done.
Are we gonna be? We don't. Let's see. I'm the last one. I can't be 14, so I can just on him or web him.
Webbing him seems real good.
Webbing him means I didn't even need to give us tough, bro.
Oh, he's stunned. I'm sorry. I didn't even realize he's stunned already. I can.
Still fine.
No,
You could web kick him, right? For 8?
Yeah, I can web kick him instead.
And then that's another. Well, I don't know if you want to use Nova. It's not really no point using Nova.
Stun stack's fine with web kick, right?
It
Oh,
does.
sorry,
It
webbed
does.
up.
Well, here, before you do that, here, go ahead and take your genius back. Use your mansion and draw a card.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Unfortunately, okay, definitely play Iron Fist. He does like 3 damage by himself, right? And you just like discard Luke Cage. Say goodbye, Luke Cage. You can only have 3
I
allies.
can attack with him first, right?
No,
Can I attack with
he's
him now
tapped.
and then start him?
He's
He was
tapped.
exhausted from blocking.
Oh, right. He blocked.
Yeah. I know it feels like a waste, but I think doing 3 damage with Iron Fist